Hey guys, so tonight we're going to be playing some more of the Crew 2. Um, so we got a new live summit this week called The Game, which I think that was the name of an episode we actually had for one of the seasons. I think it was a long time ago, maybe like season 2, which was like over 2 years ago. Um, but yeah, anyways, streaming pretty early tonight. It's only about 1 o'clock. I'm going to get the hashtag on Discord and stuff. Then we'll get started. We'll go through the live summit, see what's going on. Other than that, I don't know if there's too much else here going on in the game. I keep hearing stuff about the new crew game that's coming out called the Crew Motorfest. That's coming out in September, so I'll probably pre-order that and everything. Looks pretty cool. But until then, we have the Crew 2, which they are still updating like every week for these live summits and stuff. So we're going to continue with that tonight. Let me get the hashtag here. This game is super quiet, by the way, when you're in the menu like this. It's complete silence. Most games at least have some sort of music or something that plays in the menu, but this is just quiet. Okay. Oh, hang on, I just screwed this up. What the hell did I just do to my keyboard? I just messed up the keyboard on my Discord. What the hell? What did I do to my keyboard? Um, guys, I don't know what I did to my keyboard, but it looks like this for some reason on my iPad, and it won't go back. I just accidentally screwed up my keyboard. What the hell? How does that even work? I don't know what I just did. I'm gonna have to fix that later. Anyways, hashtag uploads and streams. My whole keyboard is messed up now. This is super annoying. TC2 Monday. Monday night, the Crew 2. Okay, I will fix this later. My keyboard is totally messed up. That's the stupidest thing I've ever seen. I'll come onto the stream now on YouTube. I don't think anyone's in chat yet tonight. A few of my streams, though, just randomly get a lot of views on this game, especially his videos. I'm pretty sure the Crew 2 stream from last Monday actually got like over 100 views. And most of those views came after the live. Like sometimes my streams just build the views as videos. And yeah, it's pretty cool that people enjoy, watching the streams even if they're not live anymore. Yeah, that was last week. We got 100 views on the Crew 2 stream. So yeah, the Crew 2 is usually pretty random, but sometimes we get a lot of views and stuff. Anyways, let's get started here with the game live summit. It's probably going to have a bunch of races and stuff from the game, like episode that they did. I think it was back in season 2, either episode 1 or episode 2. And yeah, I remember it being kind of like the takeover stuff that's in Need for Speed Unbound now that you can do in the story, where you're like smashing stuff for points, and you're basically doing like stunt driving. It's pretty unrealistic, but it's interesting. Also, Vasi just texted me. I don't know why. He said, "Hurry, hurry for what?" Okay, here we are. The game live summit. Got silver last week. Got some followers and my legendary half set. I have no idea what that means. It's got the blue A symbol, which is for Alpha GP. That's F1 cars. Legendary half set. What does it mean 2 out of 2? Boosted. I don't know. I've been playing this game for so long. I'm level 1,277. I still don't know some of the stuff in this game. Some of these summer rewards. The cool stuff is always, as a platinum reward, which is very difficult to get. So it looks like we only have 2 weeks left of this episode, and this is currently Season 8, Episode 2, I think, of The Crew 2. So next week we have open days, and then after that it's blank, which means, we're done. It'll be a new episode and a new season. So lots of new stuff. That's kind of exciting. Anyways, there's 3 races here that I can't do because I don't have the required cars. You need the BMW i8 Roadster for street racing, the Tachenka Ice Hunter for Rallycross. I don't even know what that is. And a Monster Truck Combi High School Edition. Yeah, I think it's that. Volkswagen minibus thing that's on the thumbnail. And it's like a monster truck. Kind of crazy looking. Anyways, we do have some Alpha GP that we can do. We have a drift event, which I am never able to complete the drift events, but we'll give it a try regardless. We also have air race, and we have slalom, escape, and speed trap. So lots of cool stuff. Also, this is kind of interesting because it says Alpha GP, but then it also has Rallycross. So I could be using my Rallycross car on an Alpha GP track, or we could be using an F1 car on a Rallycross track. I highly doubt that, but let's check it out. Let's just see what's happening. Oh yeah, it's going to be these tracks. So these are all like these giant, like unrealistic GTA style races. And I think actually none of these are actual races. We're just going to be smashing stuff for points. So I'm using an F1 car for this, but it's considered like a rally track, but it's not actually. Like rally is like half off-road. We're not going to be off-roading here. At least I don't think so, but I don't know. We could. Snowflake, welcome to the stream. You're first. It says kiss me. It's a good first message. When are you done streaming?
3.
In an hour, probably.
2. 1.
Alright, here we go. Big jump. So I need to be smashing all this stuff. Oh, I missed that one. That's bad. Oh no, right over the thing. Okay. It's been a long time since I did one of these races. My F1 car is like almost too fast for this. That's what it seems like. This car is actually too fast for this, this track. There we go, I wanted to go up there. So yeah, you get points for everything. You get points for jumps, going through obstacles and stuff, and smashing the crates. That's the main way to get the points. Yeah, you're getting points for everything. We even have these loops. This is like a Hot Wheels toy track. Oh, come on. Get moving. Yeah, this is wild. Oh no, I fell through the ramp. I actually had a feeling that was going to happen. Let's try that again. There we go. It's almost like I can't drive too fast, because then my car just goes so fast that we're going over stuff. Literally going over jumps and across things. There we go. I got some points there for precision. I'm gonna fall off again. Oh. No, come on. Why couldn't that touch the ground? I literally went under it. You can go through these things and you get more points. I've already got the objectives, so we're fine. Anything else is extra at this point. There we go. So who knows if this kind of stuff will be in the Crew Motorfest or not. Because seems like they're still going with the kind of, you know, flashy theme that the Crew 2 has. I'm not sure if the first Crew game was like this or not, I have no idea. But this game is very, like, unrealistic at times. So I don't know if the Crew Motorfest is going to be like that or not. Oh my god, look how fast I'm going. I almost went over the entire wall there. That could have been insane. Getting lots of points on the jumps, just because my car is so fast. Got lots of momentum. Okay, about 40,000 summit points on that. Or no, that's points for the race. How many summit points is that going to be? Okay, 83,000. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Alright, that's it for that. I think we should try Drift next. I know we're not going to be able to do this, but I'm going to try it anyways. I just have the one. Actually, no, I have multiple drift cars now. I don't know which one has the parts in it. Probably the Skyline still. There was a Drift Edition Skyline that you get from the Gold Edition. Yeah, so this has my drifting parts right now. It's 190 out of 240. I also have this Creator's DeLorean DMC-12 Out of Drift. This is 177, and then I also have an Acura NSX Drift Edition 154. This Skyline normally is probably even like slower than the Acura. I know in real life it would be. I don't know about for drifting. I'm not really sure how they add up the points for this. I'd have to imagine the DMC-12 would be a lot slower than the Acura NSX, but who knows. Anyways, this has some parts in it, but I don't think I've completed an actual, like, a single drift event in this game. I always give them a shot, especially when they come up in the live summits, but I can usually never do them. Anyways, let's see. Also, this isn't a part of the game. This is probably the only race in this summit that isn't, like, you know, from the game. This is from Forsberg Racing, which was something they did a few seasons ago. Wasn't too long ago. A lot of like track racing and stuff, because we're on a full racetrack here. These were happening a lot while I was in college, around the end of last year. And I remember they did the episode 2 of that. It's called like Forsberg Dominion Frozen or something like that. All the racetracks were covered in ice. It was pretty cool. It's fun stuff. Okay, I'm getting some decent points here, but I don't know if I have enough time, because, like, I only have just over a minute. Like, I don't know if that's enough time to get the required points. I'm pulling off some nice drifts, but I don't know. I feel like the requirements for the drifting in this game are always, like, too difficult. Doesn't give you enough time. I need 25,000 points. We only have 1 minute left. Like, I'm totally shredding rubber right now, but I don't think it's going to be enough. I'm not sure if there's a specific technique that the game wants, really, or if I just need more, like, parts on this drift car to make it better. I'm not really sure. Really, the only way to get more drifting parts would be to complete more drifting races. So yeah, this will be close, but we're not going to get it. Not going to have it. Going to be about 5,000 points off. Oh, we're actually super close. Come on, I gotta hit it. We're so close. Just start drifting around like crazy. That's gotta be 25,000. There we go. I beat Chris Forsberg's score, okay. I won this by literally 36 points. 36 points. Yeah, that's 1,000 summit points. Versus the over 80,000 points I got for the last race. Okay, well at least I got it. I think that's actually the first drift event I've ever completed in this game, so we literally just got that. It was like 25,500. I have 25,536 or something. It was literally just got it. Oh, I got the reward too. That's going to be some good drifting parts. They might be in the mailbox though, so I might want to go and grab them. Or I don't think I'll be able to actually until I go delete some parts from the main inventory. I hate how the loot works in this game, it's really confusing to manage. Anyways, the last actual race that I can do here is an air race, which means we're going to be like racing around in a plane, so yeah, let's give this a shot. Ark Park Trail. I have no idea what my air race plane is at. There's two different types of planes in this game. There's air race and then there's like freestyle or something. I don't even know. That's like stunt flying. This is like an actual race with the planes. This one is 266 out of 270. The Pilatus PC-21. I'm not sure what my fastest air race plane is. Like these two stock are obviously a lot slower, but I'm not sure what this is stock. Right now it's 266 out of 270, so it's actually almost maxed out.
3.
If I get parts from this, it might be enough to max this thing out.
1.
Okay. Back to air racing. It's been a while. There's checkpoints we have to get. You're supposed to match the orientation and everything. It's kind of annoying. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Wrong orientation. I started going in the right orientation there. And still wrong? Where are we going next? I don't even know where I'm going next. I don't know where I'm going. Also, you lose, it adds like time basically to your final time for the race. It adds time if you get the wrong orientation. If you get the right orientation, like if it's perfect, it actually takes off time, I think. So that's what you want to aim for. This is really difficult because this thing like turns so slowly. I think the air race planes are even worse than the freestyle planes, like for flying. The freestyle ones I can handle better. This one is like really, really slow for turning. Speed-wise, it's pretty fast. We're going 200 miles per hour, but it just the handling feels really slow on it. Okay. Also, I have nitrous. I have to be holding down R2 for that. Go full speed. Okay. Gate collision. You lose points for gate collision. Jeez, what are these like orientations? Like, it wants me to go like this as we're going inwards to the wall there. Why did that add on like 4 more seconds? It just added like 11 seconds. Or I have 12 seconds now total. This isn't going too well. I thought I was getting better at flying in this game, but there we go. I got a second taken off for that being perfect. Got to keep this up. That wasn't perfect, but it was a pass. Gotta just drive like more aggressively. That's the best way to do this. Fly risky. There we go, that's what I need to do. And then we get to something like this and it's like I cannot turn in time there. Like, how am I supposed to do that? I can't get the right orientation and then I'm gonna miss the gate. And then you crash. At that point you just be dead. Alright, come on. Probably not gonna get a lot of points on this, but you never know. You never know. Oh my god. Okay, at least this one will be easy. Right on the money, so that's perfect. That's how you get the time taken off. It helps you out. That one was only a nice. That should have been a perfect. It was basically touching it. Oh my god, gate collision. That's annoying. There we go. Oh my god, how are you supposed to do this one? There we go, I got it actually. Believe it or not, got it. Jeez, when it makes you go up like towards the rocks here, it's so crazy. Gate missed. Okay, so it just adds 2 seconds if it's gate missed. Here's our finish line. Is this one even a checkpoint? Oh my god, gate collision. That wasn't even a checkpoint. Why would it still give me gate collision for that one? Oh my god, I can't even get the finish line. There we go. Reach objective. Oh damn, what was the time? I needed to beat 3 minutes. What did I get? How slow was I? I didn't even think about that, about not even doing it in the objective time. I don't know. That's kind of stupid. I hate air race. That was a dumb one. Doesn't really matter. All we get is more parts anyways. So I don't really care that much about it. Let's move on to the skills. Speed trap, I want my drag car. Escape, I'm gonna want the F1 car. And slalom, it depends. Depends if it's in the water or on the track. It's blue, so it's in the pro racing category. Grand Canyon. Grand Canyon slalom. Okay, we are in the water. Doing some boat slalom. When the boat slalom is kind of nice and spread out, when we have lots of room, it's not too bad. So this one isn't terrible. Sometimes it's a lot more like tight and it's really annoying. Which way are we going here? We're going the wrong way. I don't even know which way I'm going. Hang on, go back on track. What the hell, where are we going here? This boat is so big. Oh my god, how are you supposed to do that? My boat's too big to be taking turns that sharp. Okay, that's good enough. Finish line's right there. 4,800. Still over 1,000 more than the requirement. Okay. 23,000 summit points. It's not the end of the world. Overall, I could be doing better this summit, but it's not too bad. Okay, we'll do the escape next. Roswell. This is yellow, so it'll be on the road, hopefully. Yep. Actually, I should be in my other F1 car. Hang on, I got the wrong F1 car. It's probably because I have this Red Bull favorited, but... wrong car. Hang on. Actually, no, I've already screwed this up. Oh my god. I need to go and switch my F1 car to my other one. This F1 car, this one's got the parts. This needs to be favorited. There we go. Yeah, this needs to be favorited. And this is what we're using. So use that. Not this Red Bull one. How do I select this other one? Select it. Oh my god, I hate this. I hate when it does this stupid thing when you're in the summit menu and you can't like do other stuff. I can't like change what car I'm in. I don't want it to put me back in the Red Bull, so we actually have to go and quit this. And then I can change to my other F1 car. Which is a lot faster because it has the parts in it. So stupid. Now to get back to the summit, I have to go back to the hub. And then over here. Back to the live summit menu. Okay, escape. Let's try this again. Presidential pudding, welcome to the stream. Ayo, snowflake, what you mean by that? Kiss me, he says. Yeah. Also, you said his YouTube name, which is Dayrise, but he's known as Snowflake. Play Siege with him. Also, I don't remember who you are, Presidential Pudding, but I recognize your name. And yeah, the first thing he did say was, kiss me. Interesting comment. Alright, let's try this again. There we go, already got the objective and we are speeding away. Trying to look at the mini-map to see where I need to turn. Oh my god. Go, go, go. Getting caught on a tree. I've said it before, this car is like a fork at the front. It literally gets stuck on stuff. The way the splitter is, how it's got the two ends that come out. It's like a two-pronged fork. And it literally gets jammed in like trees and other cars. I've got the front of my car stuck in the back of other cars before. That's what it's felt like. Okay, the objective is only 1,000 yards. That was over 3,000, so... Okay, man, only 39,000 summit points. Some people must, like, absolutely slay this. Like, some people must just, like, take off and just don't look back. Like, they just go so fast. I don't get it. Last but not least, we have Speed Trap. I'm gonna want my drag car for this. Meteor Crater. This looks fun. Let me grab my drag car. It should let me switch to it. Drag cars are this way. Over in the yellow section. It's before Hypercar. So it's gonna be right here. Camaro SS. This is 399 out of 400. It's almost maxed. Just almost. Presidential Pudding says I was here last stream, I think. Oh, okay. Like last Crew 2 stream, which was last Monday, or last night I did, I was streaming Star Wars. I don't think you were there. But yeah, if you mean last week, then maybe. What the hell is this? What? What is this bus doing? Can you move, bro? Hello? What the hell are you doing? This game has some of the dumbest AI I've ever seen in my life. What is this bus doing? Why did it just stop here? You know, I'm literally in a drag car about to go speeding down this road. What are you doing? I don't know, hang on, let me turn around here and go far back as we can. This bus better leave, because I'm gonna crash into it. If anything, I'll knock it out of the way. Also, I don't want to take a curve here, because I've tried this before, and it's like way too hard to control this thing. Like, this thing cannot turn. This has got handling 1 out of 10. Oh my god, was that... That was another online racer. He just smashed into me. This is the problem with this stuff, where everyone's getting their drag cars, getting ready to go in a straight line. He was going farther back. I'm going to hit it from this angle because I don't want to have to take the turn. And that bus is not moving, which means I need to stay on the other side of it. Let's try this. Let's try it. There we go. That's not too bad at all. As long as I'm going above 250, I'm happy with it. This car can actually get up to like 350, I think, but... 279, I'm fine with that. That's 73,000 summit points. That's all you got to do. All you got to do. Okay, so I've only been live for about half an hour, and we're already basically finished everything that I can do here for the summit. So what I actually want to do now is go and buy a car from the catalog that I've been saving up for a while. I think I tried buying it again last week, and I didn't have enough, because it goes for 2.4 million in this game. But it's the Koenigsegg Gemera, which is actually going to be the fastest 4-seater car in the world. It's very cool, and it's in this game, so I want to buy it. And I actually have enough money for it now. So let's go buy the Koenigsegg Gemera, and then maybe do some hypercar races in it. And that could be something fun to do. Okay, we need to go to the catalog. Catalog. Koenigsegg, here it is. I already got 2 Koenigseggs. I have my Agera R, and I have the Koenigsegg Jesko, of course, which was, I think, actually my last big purchase, but now we're getting another Koenigsegg. We're getting the Gemera, which has 1,700 horsepower, top speed of 248 miles per hour, and this car is supposed to do a 1.9 seconds 0 to 60. I don't know if it's going to be that fast in this game, but yeah, and also, why is this cheaper? This is under 2 million right now. I swear to God it was 2.4 million last week. Did they just drop the price on this thing or something? I swear to God this was $500,000 more expensive last week. I'll have to go back on my stream and look. I'm not complaining. I mean, I have a lot more money now. I'll still have over 500k when we buy this. It's good customization money, right? Is the game playing tricks on me, or did they actually lower the price on this thing? There's no way. Yeah, 1.963. Count me in. This is 291 out of 320. It's going to be pretty fast. There we go. We got some different colors for it as well. I think so far Koenigsegg has only advertised this car in the gray. This game had a special edition of the Gemera that was in black. But yeah, we got some different colors here. We got this cool looking like kind of greenish gray satin. Black looks awesome. White also looks good. Yellow, blue, orange, and red. And then you could change it to even more colors once I buy it. What color do I want to buy it in? I'm not sure. I like the orange a lot. That does look dope. I'm not sure though. I'm not sure what color I want my Gemera to be. I'm thinking maybe I'll keep it in the gray for now, but then I might change it later on to something else. Change it to something else later, but keep it gray for now. Presidential Pudding is saying orange. I like the orange. The orange is really cool, but there's also a hypercar I just got in this color recently. It was the one they gave out for free, actually, for a motor pass or whatever. Forgot what it was. It was some fake hypercar for this game. Red is too basic. I wouldn't call red basic, but the red looks nice too. I do like the orange better. All these colors look good. Blue would be cool too. I don't know about this specific blue. Maybe a lighter blue or maybe even a darker one. I'm just going to buy it in the gray, but I'll probably change it to something else later on. Because it does look good in basically every color. Only one option for the rims, these nice carbon rims. Yellow calipers, lots of yellow details in this car, which is very cool. Full yellow interior. Okay, there goes all my money. Still have almost 600k. Koenigsegg Gemera, and it's funny how they put the model year on this as 2020, because that's when this was announced, but this car still isn't out today, I'm pretty sure. I think the official model year on this thing is 2023, so the people that ordered these 3 years ago were supposed to be getting them this year, I think. Yeah, but every super hypercar I see is red, lol. That looks nice. Yeah, the gray is nice. And I mean, most Ferraris are red. I'm not sure about everything else. Red does look good on almost every car. Red looks good on a lot of cars. I wouldn't say every hypercar and supercars in red. Anyways, yeah, I own this thing now and it should be equipped, so what we're actually going to do is get out of here. This is the store in this game. This is the dealership. It's like this weird like outdoor place where this guy is just selling these cars. I'm gonna go and customize my Gemera now. Alright, see you later, Presidential Pudding. Anyways, yeah, let's get to the Gemera here. I'm gonna take my parts off of the Jesko and put them into the Gemera, so it can be maxed out at 320. So the Gemera already has 1700 horsepower. How much does it have maxed out? 1808. Top speed 279. I'm pretty sure that was also the top speed of the Jesko. I think the top speed of the Jesko was actually like 278. Did it say there when it was on it? Yeah, 278. What the heck? Okay, so the Gemera is probably just straight up better then. This is 291 stock. Take the parts off of this again. This is 294. Okay. So generally, I think the Jesko would have a little bit better handling than the Gemera, because this is more of a like a Grand Tourer, and this is more of a track-focused hypercar. And in real life, the Jesko is supposed to go 300 miles per hour, whereas the Gemera only goes 248. Both of the cars fully upgraded in this game. The Jesko only goes 278, and this one goes 279. And in real life, this is supposed to have a 1.9 seconds 0 to 60. The Jesko was like 2.5 seconds. With an extra 100 horsepower, this thing can probably do like, I don't even know. It's going to be fast. Hopefully it'll be very fast. I'm going to assume it's going to be faster than the Yesco, but I don't know. I guess we'll find out. And I want to see what customization we have. I think the hypercars generally have less than the street cars, but there could still be like some cool visual parts and stuff. We have a carbon hood, which is an option on like every car in this game. Okay, yellow headlights. We got some splitter detail stuff. I like this one. The carbon with the kind of the yellow strip there. That looks pretty sick. Let's put that on. The yellow headlights are also kind of cool, but I think I'll keep it with the regular, you know, like white headlights. But that splitter is awesome, carbon and yellow, so let's get that. Fenders. Okay, we got a bit of wide body and stuff. Got like a weird carbon wide body, I'm not going to bother with that. Rims, yeah, we're going to keep the nice carbon rims that come on this car. The calipers, keep them the nice Koenigsegg yellow. Side mirrors, yeah, carbon and yellow, let's get it. Skirts. There we go, more carbon and yellow, looks nice. Rear fender. These ones look cool, but I don't know, I didn't really like them at the front. At the back, it looks kind of sick. Rear wing. I don't know if I want to put a wing on this or not. Yeah, I think keep this original. That looks dope. It's like it's already carbon, and then it has that ghost symbol in yellow. I'm not actually sure what that means, because the Koenigsegg Jesko also has that on the back. I think the Agera and everything has it too. But it's obviously not Koenigsegg's logo. Koenigsegg's logo is like a crest, so I'm not really sure what that ghost means, but yeah, doing this kind of looks dumb actually, just making it like gray and then black. I don't know why you'd want that. The yellow is way cooler, so we're gonna keep that like normal. For the rear bumper, you can black out the rear lights. Yeah, this is probably what we want to do. Actually, I'll go with this one. Yeah, that diffuser's looking dope. Let's go with that. And I want to keep the interior with the nice yellow. That looks awesome. Okay, cool. So we got a slightly cooler looking Gemera now, just some slight tweaks. So I might just keep it in the gray, but we got more carbon and yellow stuff going on, which looks super dope. Now, yeah, so these are the normal colors. If I wanted something else, I'd have to buy it. It's not expensive though. So yeah, red does look nice. Orange also looks really nice. Green is kind of cool too. Yeah, I was thinking possibly a lighter blue could look really cool. This car looks good really in anything. Eat the purple. Purple's dope. That's super like bright though. Super bright, but the purple is really cool. I think I'm going to keep it the gray for now. Yeah, a lot of these colors do look really good. Definitely blue looks nice. Everything looks nice in the Gemera. For now, we'll keep it the regular silver. Okay, and then vanity. Yeah, I probably don't want to screw with this. Unless I have like some really cool looking tires I could put on. Let's see, actually. So yeah, I think every car just comes with the normal black tires in this game, regardless of what kind of car it is. But I have all these like alternate tires that I've got. Some of them are like just green or red. And some of them just look like, you know, cool, but really like unrealistic and like not something you'd have on an actual car. But some of the stuff is cool. Like we got the slick asphalt tire. Like some of the stuff I feel like is default. Like these are just default options that I've unlocked somehow or something. But I'm not really sure. And it's not like you can see it that much. So a lot of the basic looking ones, like it doesn't really matter that much. And then you have these crazy looking rims that you get from Motor Pass or from Live Summits or whatever, and it's like, like these look dope, but like they're like so weird. Like they cover the rims and everything. Or even if they don't change the rim, like they change the tire and they just make it look like completely like crazy. Like, look at this stuff. That's kind of cool actually. It only covers half the rim. These ones look dope. Salem Legacy tire, Red Motion tire, Golden Eagle tire. Yeah, like these are cool, but they're so like, unrealistic. Like it's kind of crazy. So we'll just stick with the normal tires. Smokes. I usually do change the smoke. We can go with Gold Rush smoke. Nitro. I like my explosive backfire nitro. Some of this other stuff is cool too. Pulsar nitro, let's go with that. Underglows, lots of underglows. A lot of cool kind of like golden or yellow looking ones that might kind of match the car. Got a lot of these underglows now. These are mostly unlocked from motor passes, I think. Yeah, this one's dope. Anodized underglow. Neon blade. Primary underglow. Ice vortex. So yeah, these aren't like underglows that you'd have in real life. In real life, an underglow on your car kind of looks more like this. But you got stuff like this that looks crazy. This one looks kind of dope though. But also that shows up like when you're driving. Like if you just had your car like sitting at a show or something, this would look so cool. But when you're driving like all the time, like having that on, it's kind of whack. This one's cool though. I could do that. The collector underglow. Let's put that on. Window tints. Yeah, I have like this gold line tint. Like I don't know if I want to do all that. Like it's too flashy. Then the rooftops. I'm surprised they didn't utilize the rooftops more. I only have 2 of these. I thought this was going to be like Rocket League and it'd have like all these different things you could get to put on top of your car, but they didn't go too in depth with that. Okay, there we go. I think the Gamera's looking good for now. So this thing is maxed out. It's been upgraded, customized. It's ready to go. I think we should go do some hypercar races for fun. And yeah, test out the Gamera. See how fast it is. And then yeah, for this these USST next races, I've already completed all these except for the endurance versions, which are just like extra laps. Like it's just 3 times as long. There's not really a need to do that. I've already done all the main races now. So let's check out Hypercar. Apparently I've only done 40% of the Hypercar races. So let's do some of these in my Gamera. Let's do Detroit. And see what the Gamera is like on this. The world record for this is 10 minutes, so it's going to be kind of a long race. They usually are longer, so yeah, let's do this, and then I might end the stream after this race. We'll see, depending on how long it takes me. If the world record is 10 minutes, it's probably going to take me more like 15 minutes, but we'll see. I think we're good to go. Gamera's ready. Detroit Hypercar. Here we go. There's my underglow at the back, the collector. Looks pretty dope. I don't know if it's still going to show up that much when we're driving fast in this thing, but yeah, I'm going to be driving fast.
3,
Very fast.
2, 1.
The Gamera, here we go. Oh yeah, there's that nitrous. Okay, that looks pretty dope. That looks pretty sick. This car sounds very interesting. There we go, I like how this drives. Try not to smash into civilians here. I already did that enough in Need for Speed Unbound. Okay, obviously I did not hit the brakes there soon enough, so I need to be careful with that. But yeah, speed-wise, this is super fast. It accelerates insanely quick. We're already going 200 miles per hour. The 0 to 200 on this thing is about It's about 3 or 4 seconds. Crazy fast. This is the Koenigsegg Gemera. Funny thing about this car is it actually has a 3-cylinder engine, so I think it's a small one too. I think it's like literally like a 2-liter i3 engine, maybe even smaller than that. I don't know exactly, but it's small. It sounds loud. Like they kind of made this thing sound like a V8, but it's not. It's a really small engine. It's an i3, an inline 3 engine, but it has 3 electric motors, and somehow all that together is making 1700 horsepower. And yeah, this car has 4 seats because it's a Grand Tourer. This thing is crazy. Also, this is a longer race. We're only 12% now, so let's just keep going. I'm not sure how far we're going here. The race is just called Detroit. A lot of the races in this game, like, they start in one city and then go to another, because this game takes place all over the U.S. apparently. You know, the 48 continental states of the U.S. So I don't know where we're going here. Since this race is so long, you can actually drive from New York to LA in about 30 minutes in this game, which I've said before. So obviously the map isn't like life-size, because in real life that should take you like 24 hours or something crazy. Oh, checkpoint missed, I went the wrong way. So I don't know if we started in Detroit or we're going to Detroit, or maybe we just started in Detroit and then we're just driving around the country and then coming back. I'm not sure. I don't know exactly where we're going and what's happening, but we're just taking a nice cruise. Just cruising in my crazy hypercar. Koenigsegg actually likes to call their cars mega cars, but that's not really like an accurate thing. It's just kind of just for advertising. People actually say like, oh, Koenigsegg just made, you know, the Gemera, the first mega car or whatever. It's like, no, not really. There are still cars that are faster than this, but I don't know if anything's gonna go past hypercar. I think hypercar is kind of the like the magnum opus or whatever you call it. Hypercars have been around since the 90s now. Just basically used to classify like really fast supercars. Now hypercars is just kind of a term for like supercars that cost over $1 million. Because even now, like mass-produced supercars, like the new Lamborghini Revuelto, it's like just as fast as a hypercar. The handling could be better on this thing. A lot of these turns are kind of screwing me over. There's this one bot that keeps getting close to me. I don't even know what he's driving. What is this bot driving? And why is this car so quiet? Is that a McLaren P1? There's no way the 3-cylinder engine in my in my Gemera is louder than the V8 in his P1. McLaren V8s are small, but they get loud. Obviously it's twin turboed and stuff, and the P1 also has an electric motor. It's making almost 1,000 horsepower. About half of what the Gemera can make. Yeah, I think it's around like 900, and now since I have this thing upgraded, this is 1,800 horsepower, so this is literally double as powerful as the McLaren P1. It has 2 more electric motors, but it has 5 less cylinders. And like 2 less liters. And 1 less turbo. I think it's a single turbo 3-cylinder. It could be a twin turbo 3-cylinder. Those are super rare, but I've seen that on a few cars now, like twin turbo 4-cylinder engines and possibly twin turbo 3-cylinders. I'm not really sure. I don't know exactly. I don't know how else you get a 3-cylinder to make that much horsepower, even with all the electric motors. Lamborghini had a concept electric car called the Terzo Millennio, which has 4 electric motors, and it supposedly was only making like 800 and something horsepower. So I don't know how Koenigsegg does it. How is this car making 1700 horsepower? It's nice when we got some good straightaway here. Almost at that top speed, which is 279 miles per hour. Slow down. Got some more turns coming up. We're almost about halfway here. Yeah, this is going to be a long race, like a 15-minute one. 15-minute race is crazy. Unless we get to some more straightaways, so I gotta respawn. Screwed that one up. If the roads kind of get more straight, then the time will go by faster, but so far we're not even like halfway yet. This is a long race. You do get pretty good money from this. I think I was making like 60k or whatever from this, which, I mean, it's decent. From the live summit, you can make 45k off of most of the races. And those only take you like 3 minutes. So live summits are the best way to make money. But those are one-time rewards, and they only happen, you know, every week. Oh my god. Gotta respawn again. Screwing this up too much. So yeah, when we're in the low rev, like when this car is driving slow, it's super quiet. But once I get moving, this car gets so loud. Like that engine just starts roaring, but when we're driving slow, I notice the car is super quiet. Sounds like it could actually be a 3-cylinder. I'm trying to avoid civilians here, there's so many of them. A lot of civilians on this road, and it's hard to see because we're going so fast. 250 miles per hour. So the upgrades mainly help with the top speed on this thing. Like once we get past that 250 mile per hour like top speed, we're still building speed because I got the upgrades, which really help this car out. Oof, civilian and giant tree, oh my god. Alright, we're still moving, we're still moving. Almost 60%. This is a big, long, straight road. Big, straight road. Oh crap. When you're going that fast and then there's just kind of even a slight turn on the road, it makes you like spin out. That's crazy. Down the highway at full speed. Oh my god, until you hit a civilian. Almost full speed. When I crash in this car, we're still going over 100 miles per hour. That's nice. Don't slow down too much. Come on. At least this isn't Need for Speed Unbound, just a little skim like that. I mean, that skim kind of knocked me back, but at least it doesn't launch me flying in the air. That's what would happen if this were Unbound. Like, if you think the physics are unrealistic in this game, go play Need for Speed Unbound. Also, I heard something apparently about the Crew Motorfest having like something where you can transfer your cars from the Crew 2. So all the cars that I've bought in this game, I'll be able to get in the Crew Motorfest, which is kind of cool and it's kind of not. There is downs and ups to that. I saw people complaining about it on Instagram. It's not necessarily something to complain about because obviously a lot of cars from this game are going to be returning in the new Crew game, which I'm not that upset about. It's not like Need for Speed, because Need for Speed Heat, I own every single car, so the fact that there's only like 20 new cars in Need for Speed Unbound, it's kind of upsetting, especially since how hard it is to get cars in Need for Speed Unbound, like to get new cars. But this game, like I don't even own a quarter of the cars in this game, so I'm perfectly fine with them bringing back most of the cars, you know, for the Crew Motorfest. And yeah, even if I didn't have the ability to bring over my cars from the Crew 2, I'd still be buying different cars anyways, because I'd want different stuff. Like, I probably wouldn't be rebuying this Koenigsegg Gemera and stuff. But hopefully this will also be in the Crew Motorfest, and I'll be able to transfer it, and then, you know, the cars that I buy can be new cars. So focus on buying and unlocking new cars, but I still have all my old cars from the Crew 2, which will be kind of fun as well. Hopefully there's a new upgrading and loot system as well in the Crew Motorfest. Maybe something more like Need for Speed Heat. Every racing game kind of has like a different version of how upgrading your cars works for parts and stuff like that. I know the Need for Speed Payback had like a weird card system. Need for Speed Unbound is basically the same as Need for Speed Heat, but there's actually less. Like in Need for Speed Heat, you could go up to Ultimate parts. So there's like Stock, Sport, Pro, Super, Elite, and then Ultimate. There's no Ultimate parts in Unbound. It stops at Elite or whatever, so there's like less parts. But yeah, honestly, the worst like loot or upgrading system in a racing game I've seen is in this game. In this game, the only thing that's cool is that you can just transfer all your parts to a different car. So if you have all the maxed out parts, like you don't need to individually max out every car. And you don't have to buy the parts either, you unlock them. So completely for free, just by playing the game, you unlock all the parts, and then I can just transfer them to any other car in that category and have it maxed out. But I'd prefer it to be like Need for Speed Heat, where it's, you know, it's pretty affordable to just upgrade cars and just max them out once you have all the parts unlocked, and then just kind of go through it that way. That's the best. It makes it the most fun when you're starting out in the game, and it's also fun later on when you have, you know, a bunch of money and you're just collecting cars and just maxing them all out. That's the best way to do it. But it seems like the Crew Motorfest is going to have a lot of stuff that the Crew 2 had, so it's probably going to have the same loot and upgrade system, unfortunately. Anyways, we're at 90%. Also, there's palm trees here, so we are definitely not in Detroit anymore. I'm not sure how far we drove. I've been in this race for 14 minutes now, so this could be Detroit all the way to Florida. This could be Detroit to Cali. I'm not really sure. Probably not Cali. This is probably Florida, but I don't know. I really don't know. Also, I'm smacking like every civilian right now. We gotta slow down a little bit with that. This looks like it could be Miami or something. It kind of looks like Need for Speed Heat. So I'm thinking we went from Detroit down to Miami, but I'm not sure. It didn't tell me beforehand. And this hypercar is way too fast for these city streets. I'm just smacking into everyone. Like, this is instant death for everybody. Too much. Too much death. Everyone's dying. It's like GTA. Just killing everyone that my car touches. If you are on the road right now, you were dead when this Gemera comes. That was our last checkpoint. Finish line is here. Full speed ahead. This is the final stretch. The final stretch. There we go. This actually kind of looks like Vegas. Some of the buildings look like Vegas. Maybe that's where we are? I don't know. I got 93 grand from that. Tons of hypercar parts. I already got hypercar parts maxed out. But lots of money, almost 100 grand. Yeah, this looks like Vegas. It could also be Miami. It could be California too, I'm not really sure. Somewhere nice and warm, definitely not Detroit anymore. Alright, well there we go. That's the Koenigsegg Gemera tested out. I like it a lot. And basically at this point, I've already been live for an hour, so I think this is a good place to kind of leave things off. So yeah, we finished up the live summit. Wasn't too good of a live summit, you know, this week. Some of the stuff was pretty difficult. I actually completed the drift thing, but I wasn't able to complete the air race. And then, you know, there's some stuff I could have got better points on, and obviously there was 3 races I couldn't do. Because I didn't have the required cars or whatever. But yeah, for the most part we got that all done, and then I bought my Gemera. And I got a bunch of parts here that are in the mailbox, but I'll go through this later, because this always fills up and it's annoying. We'll do that another time. And yeah, we just made about 100k back from that race with the Gemera, so I already have 600k again. And now I have this awesome hypercar that I got for about $2 million, and I swear it was 2.4 last week, so they must have made it cheaper or something. I really have no answers for that. But yeah, anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the stream on the Crew 2 for tonight, and I will see you guys all next time. Goodbye.